Anthony, recovery coach. Addiction, alcoholism, porn, process abuse, process addiction, gambling. Do you catch it? Or are the triggers is keeping you pulled into it? It's a combination of a bunch of things. Is it stress, trauma that's not the underlying factor that's getting you into the situation or keeping you there? Or is it you? Or perhaps someone close to you, a friend, your group? What is driving you that, or holding you in a situation that you seem to be either returning to, or there's a self-sabotaging mechanism where you get to a certain place in life and you figure you either deserve a break, deserve a vacay from life and challenges. It's time for a reward. It doesn't matter anymore. So who cares? You might as well get drunk, go gamble, have a good time, or just numb out. What is driving and keeping you or holding you in place in an addiction or a situation where you really don't think you can move forward? And maybe it's time to make a change. Most individuals who are watching this may have a loved one, family member, either having an addiction or a situation that they keep returning to, or the individual themselves is looking for a way out. Now, if you're that individual, all you need to do is give me a text or fill out, I'll go to yourrehab.coach. There's a text line and there's also a little entrance line. Just put your first name in and how to contact you, and we'll get started. It's really an easy start. If you're the family member, most likely you're having a harder time asking for help because you're absolutely certain it's their problem. And the reality is that whether it's their problem or not, you are highly involved in it, and your life and theirs have either commingled or have gotten to a place where if they're having a good day, you're having a good day. If you're having a good day, maybe they are, maybe they aren't, but you're trapped in their drama. Are triggers keeping you coming back? Are triggers pulling them back? Is it all willfulness? Is it just society's bad? Is it trauma? Is it just how things are? You can't do anything about it anyway, so it's all luck. All those areas are closely believed and therefore will matter or mean something. The actual facts of it is that what you believe or what they believe and they're completely convinced about and convicted about, they will bring in their life and dramatize in their own lives and in yours. So what do we hypnotize them to get out of this? Actually, the reason they're in that situation or you're in the situation is most likely you are hypnotized or they are hypnotized to some level, and they might have done it themselves. Maybe society or their friends had a part in it, but absolutely, if drugs or alcohol are involved, there was the first thing, which is the numbing down of awareness or the altering of awareness through drugs, alcohol, pharma, and even porn. There was that, followed by, let's call it for now, a positive suggestion or a suggestion that this was the way to do it. This was the right way to go about it. Even if they fully 100% believe it's the wrong way, if they're going about it on some level, going about it meaning they're actually continuing to go back, even if it's only once every week or two or every month or two, and there's a relapse, or it's daily or multiple times a day, there's this conviction within them or possibly within the family in it that this is how things work out. This is just the way it is. And you can't do anything about it. And that's 100% inaccurate. It's not true. It's false. You've got a wrench in your thinking machine and in the machine called life that sabotages you or them every time you get to that place in emotion, in challenge, in finance or lack of, in romance or lack of, commitment or lack of, or running into that specific person or not. These are all otherwise or other influences rather than the individual themselves. Now, those other influences, yes, they can and should be addressed on a serious level. However, where we get further is what the person themselves believes to be true. And that's what recovery coaching is. We actually find out what the person is believing and seeing and perceiving, and then working with the individual to either reframe or re-believe, or even get to a place where those issues and those problems aren't even there anymore. That would be the higher level, actually overcoming and gaining a higher level of capacity and ability to deal with living and life. My name is Anthony. I'm a holistic recovery coach. I've been working with individuals for over 2 decades. I'd love to work with your family or with you yourself if you're the individual who's got the pharma or drug or alcohol problem and you're ready to do something about it. And I already know, okay? I know there's someone worse than you. And I know that they are really the people who need the problem. And because you think you can do something about it, or you should do something about it, you don't have a real bad problem. And that makes you immune, or someone who doesn't really need to get help because you're not that bad. So when are you going to be that bad that requires or permits you to accept a little bit of help from a professional? There's no reason why you should not be living a better life, a happier life. And if you're sabotaging yourself because you either think you shouldn't, or you can't, or you don't know how, or there's something you feel you have to get to before, and there's all this complexity there, that is the hypnotic command. That is the false standard. That is the craziness that, believe it or not, is the source of the addiction, the source of the dependency, the source of the alcoholism, the source of the drive. And that is, believe it or not, the thing that can be and needs to be addressed directly so you can move on to more important things. The easiest and most straightforward way of handling those issues is with holistic recovery coaching. I'm not going to explain that too much right now, but I can tell you that holistic recovery coaching has a minimum of three causes and solutions to each of those causes in 3 different areas. That would be spirit, mind, and body. And spirit includes the area of motivation and belief and vision for yourself or for others. And mind is all about the strategies and how you do things in life. And body, the health of the body, and whether it's getting properly nourished and breathing and exercise and all that stuff is vital to not only recovering, but to have the fortitude to continue through challenging points so those challenges aren't even an issue anymore. My name is Anthony. I'm a holistic recovery coach. You can find me at yourrehab.coach. Give me a text, send me an email on that website, yourrehab.coach. Let's get started. Let's have a free consultation. Let's talk about what you'd like to solve and what you'd like to do. I can work with you as a coach and a consultant, both. And my objective is simple: to live the life that you would prefer to live, even if you thought that sabotage and ruin was your lot. Let me tell you right now, that belief in that you think that sabotaging is your lot in life, that is your addiction. And that may be the family's addiction and the cause of it. Give me a call. My name is Anthony, holistic recovery coach.